trying not to fret about these rifts so much. Maybe the answer could be.
I wonder if that one girl was... She's still mad at me. Hi.
Please, limit all respiratory fits of coughing, choking, and or wheezing to under 10 seconds. Our air filters thank you.
I must ask you to hold...
Oh, hey, Doc.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to upsize your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
What? If you surgically remove the bone fragments and apply a cast, you could save the leg.
Oh, I'm sorry. You must be my replacement since you're so clearly qualified to do my job.
Why are you resisting good medical advice? Do you have some amputation quota to meet?
I am not required to answer that.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
I could help cover some of the costs.
A kind, if naive offer. Unless you have thousands of bits to burn, any amount you could provide would be a drop in the tank at best. My services do not come cheaply.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
I don't suppose I could borrow that bone saw, you know, for reasons.
Sweet merciful law, as if I haven't enough to contend with than some would-be resurrectionist coming around. What's next, a giant station falling out of the sky to crush us all? In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it.
Sounds like a lot of work for one man. Is there anything I can do to help, Doc?
Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
I can use that chem set over there to formulate more coagulant.
I can barely get the damn thing to produce antiseptic, so I sincerely doubt it. But if you've the training to work such a machine, you're welcome to try.
Cool.
Now, was there anything else? Pharmaceuticals, bandages, tinctures.
You have as far as
it's all
stuff
here.
to buy. Gain an additional medical inhaler slot. Coagular mushroom. What if I need that? How much is it? 1,400? Good heavens, man. I'm not gonna buy it, but I wonder if I'm gonna need it when I go try to make my coagulant. Oh, hey. Oh. Examine. I need medical 3. No. Darn it. Gosh, I still have zeros I gotta contend with. Doggone. All right, that's okay. I gotta find a vendor.
I ain't even close to hitting rock bottom yet. Middling bottom, sure, but not rock bottom.
Look up local bounties. No bounties found. Okay.
The door this tough? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor.
Compliance investigation notations. Nothing hurts like stupid does. Void be darned, it's not as if running a side hustle inside of Auntie's Choice is complicated. It only requires exercising the tiniest bit of discretion and getting your dirty work done where people can pretend they don't see it. Mind those two rules, and I won't have to track you down, truss you up, and send you back to the fleet in chains. And yet, that's just too complicated for the half-wit smugglers who landed one of Auntie's transports at the damaged landing pad and unloaded what were clearly contraband crates in the middle of the day. So now they're in the cell and I have an excessive amount of paperwork to do, and there's nowhere near enough commission on my bringing them in to justify the number of hours this will take. Nothing, let's see. Excessive corporate malfeasance. Well, someone sought to ensure that my case against these smugglers in my custody was as solid as a bulkhead. My mysterious benefactor left me a stack of files that included a detailed listing of other crimes they should be measured for. Enough to add an eye-watering amount of bits to the arrest commissions I'll end up collecting. Not only that, they also included craftily worded advice that taking them to the undisputed claim for judgment would be a boon to my career and my bit cartridges. So, finding out who it was will have to wait until I return from delivering them to the undisputed claim. I've several likely suspects, including a cargo pilot and an acquisition chief that both passed through here about the right time. My gut keeps drawing me toward the new greenhouse overseer, Emmeline Galloway. Can't rightly say why. Might just be she's the only one still in town and I'm pulling for it being the easiest option to investigate. Even so, I can't seem to shake the notion that she's somehow in the mix with all these troubles. A lot of ammo in here. I won't take it. I'll take it. Everybody knows everything immediately. Trooper Murphy?
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
It's a constabulary, not a bank. And certainly not some kind of gold-filled swimming hole. Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns.
This door giving you trouble?
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
Sure, if you don't mind taking out all of Fairfield at the same time.
I'd love to see the quartermaster's face after turning her lamps onto that requisition request.
Fine. Skip drives out.
That's why no one else is treating this like a top priority.
You know what? Sometimes plans aren't communicated down the chain to defend against sabotage.
Fair point. But most we've heard in answer to our request for more aid with the door is, keep trying. Which ain't exactly a strategy so much as an admonishment.
Is the situation with the Protectorate that dire?
In any siege, advantage goes to the defenders. Right now, the Protectorate still has control of the bridge to the Vox station. That station is the key to taking Paradise Island. When Officer Carr ever gets the go-ahead, we need to be ready.
If I can do something for Officer Carr, maybe she'll talk to me. What's preventing Carr from taking action?
Why do you want to know? What are you, some kind of spy?
Back down, Trooper. I'm sure our friend here is just curious.
Yeah.
Still haven't gotten orders to, I suppose. Only person besides Carr who might know more is Commander Torres out at the forward operating base.
Do you want me to try and open the door now, or...?
Like it's just that simple.
Haven't you been listening? That door is sealed tighter than a Saltuna can. Nobody's getting through anytime soon.
I haven't met a lock that could keep me out. Let me try.
Oh, really? Why didn't you lead with that?
Ordinarily, I'd question how you came about such a unique skill set. But circumstances being what they are, have at it.
All right.
Just
Yeah,
know
we've been
we're
called worse,
keeping an
Joy.
eye
It's
on
all
you.
good. And we are a little curious, you know? Oh, I don't have lockpick 3. The fact that they let me choose that option to begin with made me think I could, all right, I'll be back one day, you guys. Not anytime soon. You were right.
I'm mulling over the best protectorate defector
Hey,
to
dude.
partner with. You know, a fellow entrepreneur could work up some deals.
Entrepreneur. Oh, these are these pods. We found a
No
broken one
signs
out
of
in the
corrosion.
thing.
Exhaust manifold still warm. You just stopping by to admire the mines, or is there something I can help you with?
People in this game are really friendly. Sounds like you're having some trouble. What's the problem?
See this system here? It deploys extreme countermeasures against overhead attacks in the form of aerial explosives, oft referred to as sky mines by those who prefer brevity. However, the whole thing is currently non-operational. Some problem with the lifting mechanism. No lift means no sky mines. No sky mines means the enemy can blow in like a bad sail, and we'll all be passing in our bits before you can say, gee, nice weather we're having today.
It might be possible to rebalance the propellant inside the mechanism.
Please, I'm not some flathead doesn't know her hygroscopic compounds. You mess with the balance, you risk the whole thing combusting.
Not if you trim its molecular excitement before reversing the compound's polarity. Duh.
Are you loaded to the bulkhead? There is no universe where that works.
Oh. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
I'll be over there if you need me. Way over there. Should clear the blast radius at that distance.
Okay. What we got here? This fuel distribution tank is connected to several nearby sky mines, but no fuel is being delivered. Your trained eye recognizes some damage within the flow control regulator, likely caused during transport. With a little elbow grease, you're confident you can repair the regulator. Oh, well, I have this, so I can do this one.
What in the...
Right? Oh, nice. Look at that. You mad?
All right, so you got her working. Bully for you.
Yeah. Don't sound so disappointed.
No, sorry, you're right. You did me, and all of Fairfield, a good turn here. Just thought I'd feel more relieved when the launcher was working again.
Hey, if feelings were logical, we'd have to call them something else.
There's just this weight in my chest won't loosen. Worry gunking up my inner workings. Protectorate could launch an attack from that Vox station anytime. What if the mines aren't enough?
Do you need more explosives? Because I can make that happen.
I hope you don't mean to tell me you're storing explosives on you right now.
No, that'd be dangerous and highly irresponsible.
Well, that's about as reassuring as Milver Street's insistence that smiles can stop bullets. Here, managed to cobble some frags together from a damaged mine earlier. Who knows? Might get you out of a pinch one of these days. And seeing how
grenades.
expertly you worked, you may as well take this armor modification too. I'm sure you'll have an easier time installing it than I would.
I'm not so sure. I'm really bad with those tables. I don't think I've been over here. Do I have this? Yep. Hello. What is this? Who are you? Where are you? What's going on? Milver Street's private locker key. Oh, is this Milver Street's place? It is. Personal logs. Marketing musings. Note to self. Genius as all of the following ideas may be, they could use some fine-tuning. Outreach programs. Auntie's Choice sponsored Amateur Tossball League. Capitalism 101, an introduction to Auntie's Choice and how you can climb the corporate ladder. Slogans. Why trust the paradigm when your life could be sublime? Has the Protectorate forsaken you? Fear not, for Auntie knows just what to do. Suitable secondary titles. Executive of Eloquence, Administrator of Assimilation, Proprietor of Panache. Other contemplations. Is it true that persuasion... Hello.
Hi.
I love you. Have a good class, baby. See you later. Is it true that persuasion has been pushed aside in favor of battles and bloodshed? I hope the law this is not the case. Oh, but my age is catching up with me, and I know now that my words fall on deaf ears as if I'm but a doddering old fool. I know the eyes of Auntie, and indeed everyone else in town, are upon me now. So if I'm to show my methods are sound, I must make my move now. I mustn't fail. Let's see. To E. Tinsley, re-halted assimilation. My dear Ms. Tinsley, it's regrettable that you're harboring these thoughts. Given time, you'll most certainly make yourself useful to Auntie's Choice. If all else fails, simply find a mirror and gaze at your own magnificence, and I'm sure you'll find the feelings of inadequacy melt away. It works for me every time. Although, should these feelings stem from any lingering Protectorate connections, I may be able to be of use. Do you, perchance, still possess any yet yea-saying compatriots, reluctant to fully give themselves to Auntie? If so, do tell your favorite minister so he might help you help yourself. Interesting. Kind of. I thought it might give us, like some blackmail
That must be the
information.
greenhouse. You know, one where that Emmeline is supposed to be moving stolen goods.
Where? Oh, this. Okay, well, 1 second. Even though no one's around, I feel like people notice things in this game so easy. I don't want to steal anything. I will use their computers, though. Emmeline Galloway's personal terminal. To F. Min, play stupid games. I've begun my work here, including taking over my predecessor's overseer role at the greenhouse. Unfortunately, it seems the Fairfield situation is even worse than we feared. That buffoon Caldwell apparently felt receiving our inventory as aerial drops was just too much effort, so he was having the pilots set their butts down at the old Protectorate landing pad, after which he'd moved the goods in the middle of the day, apparently expecting everyone would just ignore their little shenanigans no matter how much of a ruckus they caused. I considered paying a visit to Caldwell's cell in the old constable's office so as to ask him why he could possibly be that hull-headed, but there's no answer he'd possibly give that'd justify the risk of our associating in public. To F. Min, fully determined to deterministically fail. To be certain, we knew rushing unsalted agents into position was risky, but there was so much profit to be made on this darn moon, we just had to try. Still, never in our wildest did we conjure these clods burying themselves in crabble crap this deep. In addition to the obvious smuggling, they've been run up on dozens of related crimes, including market disruption, unconscionable shrinkage, and anti-monopolistic pricing. Still, at least they're all accounted for. Unfortunately, some of the charges against them seem a mite bit weak, and if they get loose, I'll have twice the work getting this operation back on track. But give it no mind, I've shaped a plan I think will solve it all in my next move. To F. Min, operations to resume shortly. I finished gathering all the internal information on our troublemakers, gift-wrapped a lot of it, and left it atop the local compliance adjuster's terminal. Given the incredible financial windfall this case now offers him, I expect he'll aim to deliver our former associates to the undisputed claim as soon as humanly possible. Give me a week or two after he leaves to finish cleaning up, and we'll be ready to get our market back to work. All right. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that information. I guess go to someone's terminal? I don't know.
When might I begin laboring for Auntie? I so eagerly want to contribute to the corporate whole.
Pull your thrusters, friend. A little gumption goes a long way in this town. Don't make us look bad.
I thought we were going to get a side quest by listening.
Not intend to offend. Please report me to mental refreshment at once.
Around here has got Auntie.
Oh, it's not stealing in here. Nice.
It's the little differences between here and Westport that strike me most. Victuals, manners, matters of, poetry.
This place is, probably seen better days? Probably?
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment.
This looks like a lot of work. Is it just you in here? And that guy over your shoulder?
I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So, I'm on my own here, breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
This one requires observation. Come on. Security thinks you're up to more than growing plants. Care to tell me what's going on?
Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you?
No, but I played the game too, and I want to know how you're getting away with it. Look at all this stuff you can do. Sneak or hack, leadership. Nope.
Nah, it's only a crime if you get caught. And you only get caught if you cause enough trouble that excessive corporate malfeasance has no choice but to haul you in. So long as you respect their boundaries, keep the right palms greased, and apply a bit of discretion, it's easy enough to do just about anything you need done. But since the original crew we sent here couldn't handle those 3 simple rules, it does so happen I have an opening for a well-paid accomplice. Interested?
Absolutely. I'm always on the hunt for exciting opportunities.
Wonderful. Your jib is exactly the kind of cut we could use right now.
Thank you.
And I've got a whole cartridge of bits that's been waiting for someone to earn it. I'm part of Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and commodity traders who deal outside the systems most folk are confined by. We're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Want to buy it, sell it, move it? We've got someone to do it for you.
I saw your messages. I know what happens to people you work with.
Pah, they were rubes, nitwits, dolts so lacking in faculties that they couldn't handle the minuscule, and by that I mean damn tiny, amount of discretion this job requires. They had to be dealt with so we could all get back to work. And now that I'm here, things will be running right smoothly. So, long as your brain pan's filled with more than a half-dead sprat spinning on a rusty wheel, I absolutely guarantee this is a no-risk venture.
All right, make your pitch.
Well, isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last of the morass Paradise Island has become for us. And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardosa's terminal and scrub any Spectrum vodka from her ledgers. It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. You get me?
Why should I care about Sub Rosa's friendship?
Because we are the black market in Arcadia. Odds are, at some point, you're going to need something you just can't get legally. Then you'll be thrilled we're associated. Sub Rosa feeds that appetite to not just survive, but to thrive. And that's taking all of us places. We're more than simple opportunists. We are opportunistically driven. Trust me, For both short-term benefits and long-term prospects, you want to be our friend.
Sure.
And I'll be waiting here with your bits.
Okay. Alright, gain access to the... But yeah, I forgot. I was going to save the game and then go back to fight that bug. I got to get bullets, though. That's what I'm here in town for. There we go. Hi, Celine. All right. A shock rod, nah. Biomass canister, nah. All right. Okay. I'm going to go to the main menu, close out of my game, restart it, come back, and see if we can get that bug to show up. I'm also going to take a quick restroom break, so I will be right back, you guys. 1 second.